Mike Pachelli here. Thanks for tuning in. For this lesson, I'll be talking about a way to play Honky Tonk Women by the Rolling Stones in standard tuning. The Stones did the song back in 1969, and Keith Richards played the song in an open G tuning, which is like the strings are tuned to an open G chord. But, you know, working guitarists, it's difficult to have a guitar that's tuned special for one song. So here's my way of playing it in standard tuning. Here's some quick facts about the song. It was written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, who was known as Keith Richard back then, in Brazil, late 1968. It was originally written as a 1930s Hank Williams type of song. The field change was created by Mick Taylor in 1969 when he joined the band. The cowbell intro part was played by Rolling Stones producer Jimmy Miller, and it was released in the UK July 1969, the day after Brian Jones died. So let's get started. So the song is in the key of G. Oh, by the way, I'm playing a Buscarino, one of a kind. He made me somewhere between a Strat and a Mustang, and I'm going through a Gibson GA5, an early 50s 5-watt amp, and I've got an overdrive pedal to get to tone. So the song's in the key of G, and when it first starts out, it just pounds out some Gs. So I play like a low G, and then the D and the G string open. So it starts on 4, 3, 4. Like that. And then there's these little double stops. Now basically you're trying to get the sound of with the D note on top of all those notes, just about all those notes. So what you do is you play an A and a D and then bend that A up to the B. Very slowly. And that's the intro. Then you're into the verse. And in the verse, you're still in G. So basically, there's little licks G, B, G, to a C, suspend the C. Then I like to use these little fourths going down. See that? Like a D and a G. And then there's a little to an A. So you play an A and suspend it to a D, suspend that. And on these riffs, Keith plays so G, B, G, B, G. But instead of that, I like to play G, B, G, D, because you'll get, if you let the strings ring, you get a cooler open chord. Get more of a G chord sound. Whatever. Back to C again. That same little. It's a little different that time. He goes. Alright. D. Then play some harmonics. Those harmonics. Then I use this little line up here, bending on the 15th fret of the D, the B string, and hold the 15th fret of the E string. Right. So let me try to do that much of it, not too fast, so you can hear what I'm talking about. Here's the intro. 2, 3, 4. And then you're into the chorus. The chorus is basically going between a G and a D chord, but he's suspending every chord. So, like you play a G like this, and then think of maybe C over G. And the way I like to do it is, first you play the open G part, then play a low note, then play the C part, and play the G note. So like, then on a D to a D suspended. Then he goes up to the 12th fret and plays a G here and suspends it up here. Back to the first part, to the D, and another double stop. And this one is so let me do that for you relatively slow so you can see it. So on a chorus is like this. 3, 4. And you can repeat that as many times as you need it. And then the third part would be the solo. Now on the solo, it's saxes and everything, but we want to do it on the guitars. So I'm going to play it like this. First double stop, I'll go. And the same thing up a whole step to the D. Charts and tabs at MikePachelli.com will make it clearer than I can say it or play it. But let me try to do it nice and slow for you here. 3, 4. Chorus out, I'll call it, would be the last part I'm going to show you. And then, you just basically play the same way you play the other choruses with the G to the G, C over G, like 3, 4. Again, charts and tabs at MikePachelli.com will make it way clearer. But I'll put it together here. I'll play you the intro, a verse, a chorus, and the solo, and then a chorus out, along with the drum and bass, so you could see, my interpretation. So have a look at this. Well, there you have it, an easier way to play Honky Tonk Women in standard tuning. And I would appreciate your consideration in downloading the charts and tabs to help support this work. And please subscribe to this channel. So have fun playing this great old song. And until next time, I'm Mike Pachelli. Thanks for hanging out with me.